Oh, can't believe it. Can't believe it. Sorry, everyone, for being the bearer of bad news, but there's a stinky one. It's a stinky one, this one. Man. Well, there's two good things to come out of this. Yeah, there's two good parts of this injury news update. The majority of it is looking bleak. It's looking negative, especially for our record signing. So we'll finish on a positive. We'll try and finish this quick video on a positive note, but we'll start off with the negativity. But it's not really negativity. It's just actual real news. According to Luke Edwards from the Telegraph, who says that Newcastle's record signing Alexander Isak will be ruled out for a few weeks. A few weeks, you know. He's just, well, this is why I fucking hate the international break. International break, man. What's the point? There's a World Cup in a couple of months. Just let them play club football. Fixture pile up. Especially after the Queen's death and everything else, there's a fixture pile up. We already play way too many competitions. Well, we don't. I'm a big fan of every competition. But you know what I mean? There's lots of games for these players to be having. We don't need little petty Nations League relegation and all that bollocks to happen over this spell, right? We're taking a fucking break in winter to play a World Cup in the middle of Qatar instead of the usual summer World Cups that are lovely. Be on with that. Now we're freezing our horses off in the winter with hats on outside watching England get beat off Iran. It's worse enough that that's happening. But we have to put up with injuries to our star players before the season's just started. We're taking national breaks and our best players are getting injured, man. This is just how I look. Just Newcastle United's look. I can't get over it, man. Isak turned up to Sweden duty, yeah, and got injured in the camp, ruled out, came back to Newcastle, cannot play the games. We're thinking, right, he's probably going to miss Fulham. He'll probably be out this weekend, but he hasn't played with Sweden just in case. You know, he's took a knock. It's just a knock. It's just a niggle. He'll be back. A few weeks. Still don't know exactly what's happened, but he's out. He's going to be out for a month by the looks of it, at least. Not just 1 week against Fulham. He's probably going to miss quite a few games now, considering, you know, a big game next week at home to Brentford as well. Big game this weekend away to Fulham. You know, Fulham, they've started the season well, but they're down, you know, they're a newly promoted side. Try and go there and get 3 points, but no Isak anyway. He's out for a few weeks. And no St. Maximin by the looks of it. He's 50-50. He's dancing on Instagram. He's dancing on TikTok, showing me his new celebration. But it looks like he's not going to be fit for Fulham, according to Luke Edwards. He's saying he's unlikely to travel. He's 50-50, but he's unlikely to travel. They're unlikely to risk Alan St. Maximin. So what we're going to do, we're going to be having Joe Linton back up top. We're going to be starting bloody Fraser and Almiron and Murphy. Oh my God. So there's no Isak up top. There's no St. Maximin. The good news is, actually we'll get on to the good news in the fit players. The number 9's returning. There it is. But we'll get into that in a minute. We'll round off the list of who's not playing because it's easier. There's more of them. So there's no Isak. There's probably no St. Maximin. There's no Chris Wood, which normally I'd be happy about. But if we're missing all these other players, I think Wood, actually, Fulham would be one of the perfect games for Chris Wood. And he's not fit. He took an injury on international break as well. Great. Oh, aren't we just big fans of it? Who the fuck were New Zealand playing now? Well, probably, what was it, Rumble in the Jungle? You know what I mean? Who were they playing? Taiwan or something? You know, pointless. New Zealand. Chris Wood, he took a rib injury. He had ice on the ribs. So he's not playing. He's 50-50 apparently, but he's unlikely again to be risked. You know, if he's took that injury, he's probably not going to be training that much this week. He's not going to travel, you thought, to London unless things are really desperate. So, yeah, Chris Wood looks like he's going to be 50-50. Probably not going to play. So that's Isak, St. Maximin and Wood. So there's 3 forwards, all ruled out. We end on the 2 good news is that Callum Wilson is back, which is big good news, to be fair. It is disastrous that Isak has took an injury because, let's face it, he's only just getting used to Premier League life. He started well with a couple of goals, but you really need to keep on playing and get their minutes under your belt early doors to look good and do well in the Premier League. So he's going to be missing out on some crucial games to get used to this league and this style of playing, Eddie Howe and the team. So that is horrific. But the good news is that Wilson's back, but bloody how long for? You know what I mean? He's going to need wrapped up in cotton ball. He's going to absorb a ball. You know them, the big balls that you play football in? You get inside of them, joke, stag do thing, yeah? Put him in one of them, because he'll probably get injured on the weekend anyway. Let's hope he is fit enough. Let's hope he is ready to go because we're going to massively need him. Like I say, there's no St. Maximin, no Isak. We're going to be solely relying upon Wilson for goals now. Really, really are, because like I say, there's no creative outlet in Maxi or Isak. I was so looking forward and desperate to see that front three of Wilson, Isak and St. Maximin. That's not happening now. So yeah, that's devastating. Really, really devastating. I think, what can we do? Just hope that Wilson stays fit and we'll get some service to him. So Wilson is back, which is a big, big bonus. You know, he was out for longer than we thought. But again, the question mark is like, how long does he stay fit for? Hopefully long this time. Hopefully a while will be good. And then you look at Bruno, who we're going to be hopeful that is going to feed the service to Callum Wilson, because Bruno Guimaraes didn't actually play for Brazil. There was rumours again, international break, don't we just love it, that he was injured and he was going to be ruled out. He didn't play for Brazil, didn't train, I don't think, but he is apparently going to be okay for Saturday. He's going to be fit for Saturday apparently, so it's looked with a confident that he'll play, whether that's a start or not, but he'll definitely be in the travelling squad. So Bruno and Wilson, good news. We're going to need them to link up. Bruno, we're going to need him to be impactful in the sense of getting forward as well, maybe chipping in with a goal or an assist. Wilson, stay sharp, stay at it up front. But obviously the horrific news is that those three up front are missing. Oh my God, Wilson, Isak, St. Maximin, and even like I say, Wood, who I think will be an alright option against the likes of the Fulham side. So it stinks. It's really, really crap, that, isn't it? Painful, bad news, to be honest, especially the Isak one, because, you know, £63 million man, just getting used to the league. He's only been here a month, started well, we need him to build up. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a big shame, that one, but he's out for a few weeks. Terrible. Tell you what, I'll have more reaction to this during the week, because I've got an England video dropping tonight at 6 PM. So there's what was going to be a quick quick injury news update. We're 7 minutes in. That'll do. Just watching, everyone. Drop your comments below what you think of this injury news. Subscribe and like my channel TV. I'll see you on the next one.